Pull up in a Rari. You can never top me, don't be sorry. I know it was on me. You never owe me, so I ain't never owe you. Don't talk to me, you don't need no parts of me. This shit up to me, I ain't worried about you. Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and I just really wanted to talk about love. The big thing that most people, that we all, okay, for me, in my opinion, the things that I've learned about life is that we're all unconditional love. That's the gag. And honestly, I seen someone on TikTok say that, and it just resonated so well, because I feel like everybody is loving in their own way. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes someone's love is not beneficial to you. You may not be getting the love that you deserve or the love that you would value. And instead, you're getting something that may not be enough for you. And like, I care about everybody I meet. Everybody I meet, I care about. Everybody I meet, I hold space. I'm not even gonna say I try. I don't care what nobody say. I hold space for everyone who enters my life. I do not cut people off when they speak. I do not drive someone to believe something else. I support people and how they feel. Just because I am stating who I am, just because I am stating my opinion on love and my opinion on life, just because I am being myself, does not mean that I'm undermining you. I never cut people off when they speak to me. I never tell someone they're wrong for thinking what they think, or believing what they believe, or knowing what they know. You know what I'm saying? I don't do things like that. So for me, love looks like holding space for the ones that you care about. Giving people space to be their complete and utter self, no matter what that looks like in the moment. And if I am not getting the same love in return, I will remove myself. And that is only for me. I am not gonna lie. I'm going to be selfish when it comes to my happiness and my peace, because I love myself. But that does not mean I don't love you or care about you. That just means I care about myself more. And a lot of people, they benefit from you not having boundaries. They benefit from you. They just benefit from your energy and siphoning from you instead of nurturing you. And also being a give and take type of relationship. So when I say that, I mean, I am receiving energy just as I am giving energy. Just like you're receiving energy from me, just like you're giving me energy back. And when I say, and I don't want just any type of energy. I don't want envious type of people in my life. I don't want arrogant type of people in my life. I don't want people who try to dominate my experience. I don't want people who try to undermine me or make me feel like I'm not valuable, make me feel like my word doesn't matter. And when you do, and when you cut me off, and when you disregard what I say, and when you forget what I say to you, and when you forget the moments that we have, that is showing me that I'm not valuable in your life. That is showing me that I don't matter to you. So I'm going to remove myself. And depending on what you think love is, because most people think love is being rude to one another. Most people think love is bashing one another. Most people think love is jealousy. Most people think love is fighting and arguing and banter. That's what most people think love is. That's not the type of love that I'm looking for. That's not that the type of love that I'm going to receive. I'm over that. Let me not cuss, but that's under me. And that's just how I feel, because I feel like that's childlike. When I was a child, me and my siblings would bully each other and hit one another. And when we were kids, we would talk shit about each other to each other's face, of course, but it still was not love. You know what I'm saying? It was something that we were doing because we all were jealous of one another. Growing up, sometimes you have to understand what was taught to you, what looked like love, because it was taught to you in that way. But what real love looks like is patience, and it's compassion, and it's kind, and it's uplifting, and it's nurturing. That's what love is. And if that's not what your type of love is, then it's hate. And people still don't understand that. There's a lot of grown folk, and a lot of people who think they're in their 20s don't think they're grown, which is very sad. Yes, and right now I'm throwing complete shade. Because I'm like, complete shade. Like, you think you in your 20s and you still a baby? I mean, everybody in the world is really babies, but at the end of the day, like, when are you going to grow up? When are you going to advance your mind? When are you going to be open to being better? That's the question. That's the question I would like to ask. When do you think it's time to grow up? You think it's time to grow up when you're 50? Certain age, things become repetitive, and when you continue to repeat the same shit, that's what you become. So, yeah. If you want to get it together, I think you should get it together now. Start now. But I don't have to force someone to see the love that I hold. I don't have to tell someone that I love them 100 times for them to understand that. If you don't get that I love you, then you either don't love yourself, or you can't receive my love the way I'm giving it. And that's fine. No one's judging you for that. But I'm going to remove myself, because I'm not wasting my time being around someone that wants me to chase after them. That's ugly. Like, that's ugly as shit. I'm not chasing after you, and that will never be me. That will never be me. Like, literally. I will try. I will work. I will put a little bit of energy in, but as soon as I realize I'm being depleted of my energy, I'm going to remove I can't even talk. I'm going to remove myself and regain my energy, because it's easy for me. What people don't understand is I don't want to say I'm an introvert, but I'm also not an extrovert. I am a person who likes being around people, but I like being around people who nurture me and love me and make me feel good. And I like making people feel good. So that's my life. If you are not that type of person, then get the fuck out of my face. If you can't make yourself feel good, then 9 times out of 10, you don't make anybody else feel good. If you can't make yourself happy and you don't have inner peace with yourself, 9 times out of 10, when you're around somebody, they feel that. Okay, and yeah. And then 9 times out of 10, when you around someone who's bitter and who is hateful, you're hateful too, and bitter as well. That's just all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe. I just wanted to say that little message, say that little piece, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all enjoyed this little bash, this little, because I'm low-key bashing somebody, so it's like, it's hilarious, because it's like, all right, bye. All the lies that were told to me